Hi, I'm Janine Firpo, and with this tool today, I'm going to be showing you how to use the Activate Your Money worksheet. So this tool should be fairly self-explanatory, but I'm just going to point out a couple of things to make it a little clearer to you. First of all, you'll note that there are 5 tabs on the worksheet or the workbook, and the first is instructions. The second is just a set of definitions of asset classes as a reminder, or if you haven't actually read Activate Your Money, this will help you understand how we think about different asset classes. And then on the third tab, you'll get into the real meat of the tool. So this is where you would identify the different assets that you currently own, and you would add them under each of the asset classes. As you can see, we touch on cash, cash alternatives, fixed income. We break down public equities into both the domestic equity market as well as international equities if you own some that are geographically not in the United States, private debt, private equity, and we have an area for alternatives as well. Now you can do whatever you want to this spreadsheet. You can add additional rows if you want. You can take things out if they're not pertinent to you. This is very much a tool for you to use as you best see fit. We have actually identified, if you're aware, of breaking out by those investments that are values aligned and those that are not value aligned. Because what is ultimately going to happen with this worksheet is that as you start entering your investments and the amount of those investments, you will start automatically calculating how much of your total asset base is in cash, for example, how much is in public equities, how much is in private investments. And it will further determine for you how much is allocated to values aligned and non-values aligned if you are aware of those in your holdings. Now, some of you may not know what you hold. And in fact, this is a very common problem. So you may not even know if a particular investment that you have belongs in the fixed income bucket or the public equities bucket. If you're not sure, then I would recommend you watch some of the training videos in chapter 6 that shows you how to navigate through fixed income investments, and some of the training videos in chapter 7, which help you navigate through how to understand what is in a stock fund or another type of holding that you have. If you have a financial advisor and you don't know these things, you can also just pick up the phone, give them a call, and ask them, or send them an email or a tweet or a text or whatever it is that is your preference. But this is where all of these figures are going to be calculated. Now, at the end, what you will also, you'll not only populate this sheet, but you'll also populate the next tab, which is just your percentages. And this tab is really intended for those of you who are in an investment club or an Invest for Better circle or some other group that you meet with to understand your investment strategies. You can print off this page and take it to a meeting, and you can discuss with the other members of your club how you have all made different asset allocation decisions, why you've made those decisions, and you can do that without disclosing anything about how much money you actually have, which I know can be a very touchy subject for a lot of us. Once you've calculated all this in terms of what you have, the final tab will help you add in your liabilities. And with this, you can determine ultimately your net worth. So we've put in what we think are a number of different types of liabilities, debt that you owe, things that you have responsibilities for paying off. Again, feel free to augment this as you see fit, add what seems to be needed or missing, take out what doesn't pertain to you. And ultimately, once you fill this out and you put in your liabilities, you've already automatically pre-calculated this figure from the previous worksheets, and you will get a value of your net worth, which will be helpful to you as you go on through different aspects of this chapter and some of the different tools that we provide in terms of figuring out what you need for retirement and whether you're already in retirement, whether you have enough, and so on. This tool is for you as for all the tools that we have provided. I know that some of you may want to take this tool and you may make it shine. There are so many of you out there that are smarter than me at all of this. If you rebuild this tool and you make it even better and stronger, and you're willing to share it with others, please let us know. We'd love to post it on the site and we'll give you credit for it. But really the book and this site and all the content are such a collaborative effort that we would welcome any additions that you may have, any thoughts that you may have to make this better. So thanks for watching this video. I hope it helped.